last weekend was a good result. There was aspects obviously we still want to improve on, but at the end of the day, I think it was good that particularly when they got the goal and went level, that we came back and got the point again in the end. I thought we showed a bit of composure near the end of that game to kick the score. Maybe it was something that we learned from the previous week, So that was I suppose the biggest thing out of last weekend, and I suppose from there we've a few players as well coming back from injury.
I was looking ahead to Tyrone. Their form has been pretty daunting.
It has, certainly has. It's been excellent, really. I suppose you could say that they've been probably up there with Dublin, Cork, possibly as the form team in the league, and certainly in Division 2. They're playing very, very good football. I think what's interesting about them is that they've seemed to have incorporated a lot of the newer players into their team this year, and just looking at their score lines, they've got 2 goals in every game they've played so far. They're conceding I think they're conceding an average of 10 points in a game. Haven't conceded any goals yet. So that would all I suppose would suggest that they're doing very well at the back, and they're attacking very well as well. So they seem to have the balance very pretty good. And but the bottom line is, this is a game we're looking forward to. I suppose we've got a little bit of a bounce off the Meath game now, and we'll be coming into this game, certainly with the shackles off, hopefully a little bit now, and we can take these guys on and see what we can get out of it.
You mentioned the lads that are back from injury. Cork got around the last days, big boost.
Oh yeah, great boost, and it's great to have Porrick involved again, and he's working very, very hard, and again, I suppose his experience was great. It was a great boost to bring him on. I think it gave a lift as much to the crowd, I think, as to the guys on the pitch. So it's great to have him involved, and I'm sure that please God, over the next few weeks he'll just keep building his fitness, and he'll see more game time.
Next Sunday games in Tuam. I'm not going to ask you which ground was your favourite, but do you expect a big crowd on Sunday?
I think so. I thought there was a decent crowd here against Westmeath. I suppose to see, and we've said this to the players, and the players understand this as well. Is if our performances are not up to scratch, we're not going to bring a crowd. It's as simple as that, So our Westmeath performance wasn't hectic, and so that probably kept maybe some people away. We'd be hoping that the fact that we got a result and that there was a bigger effort and a lot more work rate against Meath, that we'll see a few more people at the Tyrone game, and we'll build it like that. So hopefully that will happen, and the fact that it's a change of venue, might encourage some more people to go. I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know, but I suppose any extra support is always worthwhile and very much appreciated.
Jim, were you pleased to be back? It was your first match for a while. You played obviously against Meath in the championship, but it's nice to be back. And based on what Alan said there, and with Johnny Joanne, I suppose, playing under 21, you'd be hopeful of playing again the next day. But having been out for so long, it was nice to be back in the start of 15.
Yeah, it's always nice to play with Galway, and as you push on, you realise how important it is to play for your county, and it's something that you take for granted when you're younger, really. But as you push on, you really appreciate it. But I thought that especially when you're winning, it's great to be playing. And the last day was a sweet victory, really, because we have lost about 5 or 6 games in the championship and the league by a point in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game. So to win the way we did, having been in front all game, and then losing or them getting level, and then to come back and get a point in injury time, which is a big contrast to even Westmeath the week before that, where we were 2 points up in injury time and lost by a point. But it's great that we had that fight to come back, and it kind of gives us a prepping our step now going into Tyrone. So hopefully we can mimic that performance again on Sunday.